Hello everyone, it's Brother Guojiming again. Today I have a place called Kasankas, which belongs to Iran. It's a small city below Declan for about 3 hours. Today, I'm here, please give me a tour guide because this city is too small, so I'm renting a car again. I don't know where to take the bus, so I'll hire a tour guide who can invite me out to play. It's so hot and it's about 35 or 6 degrees at home and it's 10 in the morning at home.
If you talk in the daytime, you may have to go there, but it is not possible. If you are indoors, you can go to more than 50 degrees. If you see friends, you won't talk about some beautiful hotels. They are all 2-3 star hotels or stay in some hostels. If I go, I will visit a more traditional mosque if there is a tour guide, that is. There are some places. Travel books will take you to see them. If you want to see them, they will take you to see them.
Oh, this has a strong Iranian flavor. There are unique geometric designs, including 6-pointed stars. It's not just ordinary circles, but intricate patterns. I visited with tickets to explore these intriguing places and to learn more about halal traditions. I really aim to study in peace and immerse myself fully.
Smart there. 9.
This structure originated between 700 and 800.
Years ago. Oh, 800 years. I did this Moncule 8 years ago. Don't talk about it. I thought it was showcasing it for me. In fact, I was really a tourist, but this is not much painting.
Yeah, before, without Troyroyd, the middle one.
Yes, and this one also in original is the painting.
After many years.
What about it? In fact, each of them is so beautiful. These details are a mosque 800 years ago. They are all well preserved. Of course, Isfahan is not enough. They are so beautiful, but they all have their own flavor. Each red top, I have to take a look at some geometry, just look at some patterns. In fact, each one is calculated and buried. How big should the middle point be? How big should the pattern be? Okay, let's approve a mosque. In fact, it's quite enjoyable at the beginning, but when I start to see more, they all start to be similar. The molecule is so good, I have a few roads to go. When I went to Nidu Casables, it was Nidu Market. I saw some cafes, which were actually quite beautiful. I took a few buses inside and there was a basketball stand at the door.
Copy business.
The old people is not very luxury, but it's very expensive. Just the old people selling by design. We come too ready for the gift for some workers to make the carpet is designed.
Peaches remind me of my jewelry designs. The vividness emerges as the colors dry. Oh, the nuts I purchased belong to another series of distinct designs with unique inventive patterns.
Oh.
But it's quite simple to recognize, and famous rosewater has its own uniqueness. Examine various rosewater types, some might even be jasmine. This is some beef or mutton. What a beautiful floor tile, it's not serious, it's cotton. Everything looks wonderfully exquisite during the epidemic. It's genuinely striking. How many intricate handmade details are involved in these patterns? You can utilize cotton to craft it instead of burning it. For added creativity, you might tie peaches together to form a picturesque design. By following these images, you can weave or thread patterns with your fabric. Threads can interconnect wireless components, merging as patterns grow intricately detailed. You can see the beautiful carpet and the cars you follow are really old.
I like it so much, but my own car system is so scared of working.
This is really a local market. I buy a lot of daily necessities. When you see me, you can tell me that I always take pictures of bus shots just because I saw some locals first. This is the
Exquisite and delicate jewelry.
Is a
Real one that is real.
The real one.
How about the turquoise? Also, will the
One also is a real one. Oh.
How beautiful are they? These lines aren't incorrect at all. Surely you can envision just how astonishingly beautiful it must be.
Someone might start at 20, but typically it's later. You know,
40%.
40%. 40%, and I just...
In Arabic, you can just make some styles, and the writing is plain and worthless. It's worthless at all. It's written in society, so I'm not afraid, but it's all handmade in 925, 15 years. You can see the patterns are not tied to the machine. No, it's like my gambling model, and the Hong Kong dollar left behind is about 105 mosquitoes. The locals think it's so expensive, but it's actually open.
It's so sharp. It's made of wool. You can accumulate such a doll. Look at this woman. She looks at the distance with her ruthless eyes. Use some unreasonable accumulation. Use her hands to accumulate it. How sharp it can be knitted with some bases. What patterns? The Mosque birds are so beautiful. I think it looks funny.
The wool carpet is so beautifully cut.
What's the degree?
Selling carpets is really flat. Before I went to Shatsui, usually wool carpets are made of dirt. In fact, if you know how to appreciate them, they are really beautiful. Of course, they are not made of poetry. It's made of wool. It's so detailed when you see it. It's so smooth when you touch it, but it will be warmer. That is, to me, it feels so flat and beautiful. The carpet is made by hand.
Talk about the tight tie 886, and the fourth tie is 600 dual mosquitoes. Wow, the carpet's thickness is truly exceptional. Layer upon layer, painstakingly accumulated through manual effort, every loop carefully knitted by hand.
This is the place where you sell gold. Yes or go?
I didn't expect that there were so many gold shops here. On the contrary, there were even more gold shops here. Maybe I don't know how to do it, but many of them sell gold wares. That is, I just turned a corner and came to one. What is this place like? In fact, the department is very meaningful, just the department. Many years ago, when the silk waves were frightened, these people might ride camels and horses, but the horses would not tie camels and bring a lot of goods, such as silk. For example, if you tie a little wool, a little goods, ceramics, porcelain and so on, you will come to such a place. It's so beautiful.
But talking about it thousands of years ago, if you want to go to the place to eat something, let you get off the stage to drink water. You can lower some goods and then you will go to the bus place first. Let people come. How about selling some goods or trading? It's a history of many years. Wow, it's 1,000 years old.
Taking some fine items from the top. The bricks are all built up. Hey, by the way, what's the department? What's the card A? Or Iran? Casa is most famous for something called rose oil. I can call it essential oil. What does it do? It's just that some real roses steal some water and put it in this bucket. The bottom part is ignited and burned. When it is burned, it turns into some roses, water objects. The water is not really... It turns into water, it becomes so little oil, it just passes through this throat. It goes up, it falls, it's turned over, it's up.
Cool it down and change it into some rose essential oils. It requires a lot of roses to arrive first, and you can make a bottle of essential oils. So these rose essential oils are more expensive. How can they be more expensive? Just in fact, I don't think it's very expensive. I'm afraid it's about 50 Hong Kong dollars a bottle. Whether it's expensive or not is a matter of opinion, but it's so expensive. According to the legend, I'm scared everyone wiki. It's just like how good it is to close bags under your eyes. I buy some of them. I ask you how useful it is for you to sell them. I see how big the bags under my eyes are.
It's too costly, which is why I avoid drying this rose variety.
Use a lot of roses, a lot of dried roses. First arrive and you will get a bottle, a finger, a big and long bottle, a bottle. Of course, I searched on the internet, but luckily I hired a tour guide this time. It's this dear guy. What about when I sit down?
My friend, could you bring me some refreshments and snacks? '"
Lucky is just burning some flowers and then burning, and then there is some smoke. It's good luck. You're similar to good luck. It's not good to have some things and avoid some things. When you see some things, you use this method. There is a smell, and the smell seems to be burning. The smell of grass is so funny, but the smoke first has a slight smell, so it's so funny, you see. Actually, this one is on the basement floor. In fact, there is actually a floor above. The center is so high. It's just, it sells some old ones.
Why don't you tie it? There is a staircase on the side. It's normal to come up and go up. Is it just a tourist business? Tourists go up and up. First, I must do some local business. Maybe sell some disassembly and assembly. It's not a joke. It's really selling disassembly and assembly. Some are not sold in shops. Let me ask again. Do you think you know what this lollipop stick candy is actually not mainly when you love to drink tea? Can you add sugar? By the way, if you have sugar, you can use it several times. Twist it down, stir it down, stir it down.
I didn't know what to do at first. I used stick candy all the way. It turned out that it was solid candy. I ate it on the side and ate it. I ate hot tea because it was hot in the hot weather. So hot tea is cooler. By the way, it's Iranian cigarettes. It's Iranian cigarettes. Because of the import relationship, it's Iranian cigarettes. It's local tobacco. How much is the price? It's about 4 Hong Kong dollars. A pack is the same as Hong Kong. You don't know how much it is in Hong Kong because I don't even eat cigarettes. It's about 4 Hong Kong dollars a pack. Hello, you are selling some candy cookies and you are here to see some mother fairies. Wireless, it's just love to accumulate some carpets. So young you can do it.
If you accumulate a carpet, it will take 3 or 4 months to count a woman. And if you sell wireless, wholesale wireless women, just buy wireless and then turn over the house and then sell it immediately after accumulating steam.
Before the gathering, the people prepared to meet the weight properly.
Around 1 kilogram.
Oh, which is half kilogram.
100 grams.
Oh, 100 gram?
Yeah, still the people is the...
Additional still using.
5 Krugerrands were noted. Thank you, Tenga. By the way, there's another thing to mention.
More wood, the guy.
To provide assistance halfway would still be a helpful gesture indeed.
Then their interest shifted to purchasing. You could use this wool in trading. It can be dyed creatively to follow various instructions. I'll create diverse patterns. And by adhering to the process, it could be turned brown in color.
Did you know about that specific detail by any chance?
There are many silk colors and they can be buried together. It costs $150 per kilogram, so why are some carpets so expensive? In fact, some materials are more expensive for a piece of carpet, which may be as clean as 1 kilogram of leisure, and the materials are only $150. If you have time, women, the entire carpet is leisure. It takes a year for leisure. Some may take several years, or even some people.
In my lifetime, I have made over a dozen carpets. Why is each so costly? Thank you.
Because
Words carry meaning like wind. Differences exist. Weighing just 1 kilogram at $150, my work feels substantial. The process relies on needles, ideally centered. For slim designs, consumers value precision.
I'm in the bathroom, that is. I'm in the shower area before.
Of course, everyone in the family uses this shower. Everyone has a shower and the house can take a shower, but in the past it was just this shower. The public bathroom is so good, but it is already closed for use. Thank you very much. Thank you, bye-bye. Thank you, that's nice. Enjoy this braza and shout heartily. When the craving strikes again, seek the next serving. Oh, by the way, this reminds me of that song for worship. It's a salt factory, transformed silk, vibrant colors boiled to 120 degrees, turning into hot water.
Then, put some silks down and check the color, and then let them dry. This method is the most traditional method to cover up the wetland. There is a kind of water with such a color that has been 300 years old. After 300 years of using these color water, the original color of these colors may be silk or black, so just cook it to 100 degrees.
That's amazing. That is to say, it's silk, it's dirt, it's all used this method to cover up the same old and good tradition that has been around for more than 300 years. It's still a scale. How many weights are weighed under the scale? Use the light to wear copper inside. These are copper to cook hands-free and endure history. Of course, it is firewood, but it is used at home.
Gas stove.
You've seen a lot of old buildings, history, or fortresses. If you don't say it well, just spend your time here. Most of them are the same when you are smoked and tanned. It's because you used to have a fire. Bamboo, fire, and candle. Or it's a kitchen or a cooking place. So it's the burning bond goods to cover up, so there may be fewer families, and the family's economy may be so good. In the past, it should be all burned. When you see it, it's all burned, and so many people all the way are in fire.
I love to burn places. And the demand for home carpets is no longer what it used to be. Many people use factory-made, not handmade, so there is no need to use such traditional methods to cover it up. So these have been abandoned, but the reason is that these two are still tight. You see that silk is wet, while home carpets are glossy. One is very beautiful, while home carpets are wet and tight, and some are so shiny with wool. So why is it more expensive? But if it's freezing, in local dialect, such as Canada or the North, in fact, it would be better to use the black cloth system because it's warm. My tour guide likes to blow water. Everyone blows when I see a kiss, and it's easy to blow. But in fact, the temperature at home is not so hot. I come forward, and the temperature at home is over 40 degrees, so it's already hot. And I go out because it's already 1 o'clock at home, but what's the temperature? I feel like the temperature. And okay, even if I think it may be 25 or 6 degrees at home, it is actually this temperature. The sun is so fierce, it's so comfortable when it's sunny. Even I suggest that if you want to buy a carpet, you can simply come to Iran to buy it. It's beautiful to use natural dyes instead of using some dyes. What dye is so expensive? So it's as expensive as jewelry. You know, I'm a jewelry channel, so it's so expensive as jewelry. In the previous episode, after dyeing these colors, I took them to some shops.
It's sold, it's good to work, but of course the address of the selling site must be washed. If you look at it, it's so low, so don't be surprised to talk about hot water. It will shake the color after washing because it is already 120 degrees when dyeing. Bye.
Well, I'm going back to this market center again. It's a place where the two teams from the Silk Road came to rest and buy and sell. What kind of place? In fact, there was an earthquake 500 years ago and Iran was buried like a candle. In the past, the market was not on the ground, but underground. How about underground? Because this place scares Iran. This place is called...
It's so hot in Casalan, so many places are buildings and they are all built underground. But it's because of earthquake, so it's going to be started again. After that, this place started, so this market has a history of 500 years. There are some tourists, but because of the COVID relationship, most of them are called local tourists. That is, you know that Iran is so big. If you want to know, if you want to rewrite it, you have to buy it in Hong Kong. I have seen a lot of them here.
Dyed turquoise, so be careful that all the samples are dyed turquoise. Be careful, it's possible to use it, but there are some things that can't be done by the shop. That is, if it's a shop, you can't scrape them with a knife, so try your best to go through the Hong Kong jewelry exhibition and buy them. It will be better. When you see the shadow again, it's so miserable to bury so many thin roads. It hurts to see it all day long, but it can't be encouraged.
Hey, let's talk first. My words are underground. Hey, it's the ground. It's underground. That's what? There is such a square where love can drink and eat tea and then it can fall. In the past it was below, but it was all 500 years ago. After the earthquake, it was so exposed. It's already this department. The new peak comes out.
Drink it like that? In the past, these shops were just like this. A coffee shop. If there were many tourists before, wow, there was some art. If it was before, that is, when there was no COVID. There are many tourists and it's fun, but it's a home tourist.
Because some people raise birds, what is this food? Do you like to eat it? As for my Chinese and Cantonese wisdom, this should be because I love to feed and eat.
What if I didn't make an appointment? Hey, these wooden doors are so valuable. They depend on the house. These wooden doors are old wooden doors. They may be sold as antiques. They can be sold for 23,000 Hong Kong dollars. Sometimes they can be some beautiful, or it will be more expensive. Look at this.
Come on, I'm gonna have a drink first.
So many young women are here.
Well, if you like my YouTube, I hope you can like it or subscribe. Bye bye.